Hello everybody, it's Fallen Princess back with another video for you guys, and today we're going to cover colder weather in Lolita. So this video is going to be all about what you can integrate into your wardrobe to help you go through those cold winter months. And essentially it's going to cover from lighter colder weather, we're talking around like 10 degrees, 0 degrees Celsius, to like minus 40. And what do you do when it's just that cold outside and you still want to look cute and fashionable? One of the things that you have to remember is that just because a listing says a Lolita coat, not all coats are born the same. Some are more like jackets and some are more like actual winter coats. So here we have an example of what a Lolita coat can be at its lightest. This doesn't really bring me a lot of coverage in regards to colder weather. Like I would not wear this near 0 degrees Celsius. It's more when it's between 0 and 10, say, because there's no actual lining in this coat. So this is the Empreinte de la Jeunesse coat from Gilles et Justine. It looks beautiful, like it has little bows at the sleeves and beautiful pattern print, like a velveteen print on it, but on the inside there is no lining. Like this is just clothing, fabric, probably cotton, a simple outer layer, so it's more like a jacket that you can wear over your clothing. So if it's a little windy outside or something like that, you can wear things like these that are listed still as coats, but they will not last you for an actual winter. So it's something to keep in mind. Do look at the material of the coat. So if it's like a cotton or polyester, where we're talking jacket territory as far as I'm concerned, and if it says like wool, angora, or any of the other fabrics that are maybe a little bit heavier, then you can really count on that for the colder weather months. Now we have an example of a good winter coat. So this coat I've had for around 10 years. It is a little worn, so you might see some things. Sometimes it doesn't look as crisp and new. This is a Jesus Diamante coat, so it's technically a Hime-Gyaru coat, but the shape accommodates a cupcake or A-line petticoat perfectly. This coat is actually wool and angora, and it has actual fur. I didn't know this when I bought it though, because I would have thought twice about it. Most Lolita coats will not have actual fur. This is fox fur. It will be kind of fake fur, synthetic fur, so you don't really have to worry about that, but I bought this on the second-hand market. I wasn't aware of it. That being said, it is very, very warm. The collar is detachable, so I can either wear it on a lighter day or a colder day, and this really keeps my hands warm at all times, whether or not I wear gloves. And because of the type of material, the wind doesn't cut through it, so I can wear it even when it gets to minus 30 degrees Celsius. And what I really love about it is that it's got like a bustle going on in the back, which I just think is so gorgeous. Sometimes bystanders are a little confused and think it's a dress and not a coat, but it is a coat. But because of the types of material, this coat can actually last me even during the colder winter weather. Like I will have to wear maybe several layers or like something extra underneath, which will cover in half a second, but the coat is like the best that I found. Other good coat options are Fan Plus Friend coats that have like a thicker wool interior. You can even ask for them to add in some extra lining in it to make it extra warm, or have a seamstress do it for you. Most Japanese coats are gonna be maybe more around the minus 10 degrees Celsius and you're okay, so you might have to do a little bit of shopping around to make it last. But you can add in some winter accessories that are really going to help you go through those colder winter months, and that's where the magic comes in. Let's take it in another direction. So we've covered what you can wear on top of your clothing to really keep your little frilly butt warm, but now let's talk what you can wear under it. One of the things that I really do heavily recommend is to get yourself some fleece or wool bloomers. You can buy those sometimes on Taobao depending on the season. You can have them hand sewn as well. I bought these at Awacon, the convention that I already covered, at a stand. The brand was called Renova, and they are super soft, super cute. They have this like brocade type pattern. They're super warm, sturdy lace. And I bought some other ones. I think it was from Dear Celine a couple years back, and by a couple I mean around 8 years back, so you might not be able to find them anymore. But these options are great because, you know, with Lolita, most of our upper bodies are very heavily covered. Like from the thigh high, we have like bloomers and petticoats and all that kind of stuff, but the winter winds sometimes blow, and if you don't have like those double extra layer thick bloomers, sometimes you might feel the cold a little bit. So I do recommend switching out the regular pumpkin bloomers for something that's a little bit warmer and that will help you really stand those colder days. Another thing to add under your clothing is that you can purchase some cotton tights or ice skating tights that you can wear under your actual socks. So say you still want to wear knee highs or even cute brand tights, but you're a little concerned about the weather factor, like it'll be a little chilly outside, like you don't want your knees to show, your thighs to show. So you can always purchase some of those cotton, like extra thick type of tights that you will wear under your socks, or ice skating tights which are flesh colored and will help kind of break the wind and be able to sustain yourself in any type of weather. So that's a little extra bonus, because as I said, we're very covered from the knee high, but you want your legs to be protected as well, right? Another thing that I would really recommend is if you got a blouse that's like a long sleeve blouse or something like that, and you would actually wear a cardigan or bolero on top. So that way you're doubling up and adding an extra layer. You can even wear an undershirt under your blouse to add another extra layer if it's really cold outside. And watch for the types of fabrics that your cardigans have. So here I have another Jesus Diamante product, because I love their cardigans. I love their, like, all of the stuff is such good quality. But depending on what the material is, you will really feel whether or not it's adding something extra. So you want to look out for anything that has like a wool content in regards to your cardigans or boleros. That's really going to help you keep warm. And it adds another layer of like frills and accents. And if you are at a meet and you go back in, you can just take the extra layers off if you don't like the way that it looks. But functionality above looks and styles in winter. That's kind of why it's not my favorite season also, but you know, we will make do and keep being stylish no matter what the temperature is outside. Another option that you can have is having a scarf of any type. I bought this from Hell Bunny because I thought it was so cute. I usually don't wear scarves, to be honest. I'm giving you all these tips, but sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like wearing gloves, or I don't feel like wearing scarves, or I don't feel like wearing earmuffs, and then I would just go out and my face will turn red because it's minus 30 degrees Celsius, and I'm just like, I didn't feel like it. But when I do think about it, and I'm very rigorous with myself, I get myself a scarf like this. So this one is just so cute. I don't know, I love the creepy cute style stuff, but it'll add an extra layer to really protect your neck. So I would recommend you wearing something like that to really help you out. And there's a bunch of different designs that you can buy, either for sweet Lolitas, gothic Lolitas, classical Lolitas. There's so many options out there. Layer up and add a little extra pizzazz, right? Gloves are a little bit of a duh level recommendation. Everybody knows that you should wear gloves. That being said, not as many people have or know that this type of thing exists. You can actually buy a muff that you can wear around your neck, such as this, where you can just insert your hands into it and it'll give you an extra layer to keep warm during winter. And some even come with like a little zipper, and you can have some extra stuff in there. It's like an extra purse, but that you wear around your neck. And I think that just really adds a little bit of an extra touch to your outfit. I personally really like this type of accessory. It makes me feel special in winter. It's not something you can wear in autumn or spring, and you know, I just think it's cute. Fun fact, a lot of Lolita coats don't actually include like a hood of any type. So what you can do in those cases is that you can get something like this that has a hood that's integrated with it. It's called a capelet. And some capelets come with or without a hood, just like some coats come with or without a hood. So you can wear a capelet that has a hood with a coat that doesn't have a hood, and you can mix it up like that, and it adds an extra layer on top of your shoulders to really prevent you from feeling that cold. Some come with lace trims or fur trims at the end. Some are a little plainer like this. You can get them in a variety of colors and different cuts, and some are scalloped. So there's a lot of fun to be had with capelets, and they really add, it's kind of like a smaller, shorter coat on top of your coat, so it really helps with the colder days. You'll now get to see what all of that looks like put together, or most of it anyways. I was going out to a tea party afterwards and I didn't want to have too many winter accessories, and we've been quite lucky because our winter has been mostly around minus 10 degrees Celsius in my neck of Canada, which is extremely mild and explains why we have 2 meters of snow outside, because the milder it is, the more snow we get. But let me know in the comments, guys, what does your winter look like? When do you see spring coming? Because around here it's around April when it goes above 0 degrees Celsius, and I'm quite curious. Also, if you want to let me know your tips and tricks in regards to things that I might not have thought of to bundle up a little bit extra, right? As per usual, guys, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Elizabeth Fallen, please feel free to do so. And if you want to follow me on Patreon, or contribute to Patreon, I should say, and join the Baby Bat family, please feel free to do so as well. And as per usual, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves, okay? Bye!